spiritual practitioners have known that there is value in belonging to a tradition, a path, where teachings are handed down from teacher to student in an unbroken chain. And the reason for that is that spiritual practice is ultimately an energetic practice, the practice of love. Jesus taught us to love thy neighbour as thyself. Rumi wrote beautiful poems on love as an expression of his faith. Lotus Sutra, a sutra about the path of the heart, that the way to the divine is through love. So if we accept that spiritual practice is finding the divine through finding love in ourselves, think of this. In the 1990s, Washington, D.C. was one of the most dangerous cities in the US. For 7 weeks, 4,000 practitioners practiced meditation daily and consciously focusing on that area. Crime reduced, especially by 23%. This is the power of energy. This is the power of group practice. This is the power of love. This is the power of peace. So why am I telling you all this? There is value in spending time with dedicated practitioners, experienced practitioners, who can share the techniques about what happens when you open up your energy to these deep practices and you begin shedding, you're releasing, surrendering. Well, some of us surrendering. For some of us like me, I'm the queen of resistance. I have a PhD in resistance, and the concept of Ishvara Pranidhana, surrender to the divine and, give in gracefully and just let it go. Gotta work on that. Still working on it. And the reality is this, for the majority of us, we don't retreat to the wilds, to the mountains, to the monasteries for weeks, months, and years. We live our lives in two worlds, the spiritual and the mundane, the material. We stand 1 foot in two paths. We are following the householder tradition, not the monastic tradition. So not for us the practices of silence, of withdrawal from the world. We engage with the world, and we need practices that support us in that. And part of those practices are ways to manage our energy. Our body is the container that contains the prana, the chi, the kundalini, the energy that shapes our lives, gives us life force, and shapes our practice and pours into our spiritual lives. And what we need to do is to cultivate that energy and manage it. And there are practices that cultivate energy, that gather energy, that ground energy, and more importantly, protect all this beautiful energy we spend practices creating. And part of these traditions is to help you understand which practice might be appropriate at which time to suit you and help you. Because you know what? Sometimes books don't talk back to you, and I'm pretty sure AI doesn't meditate. So here's my invitation to you. If you want to practice meditation, if you want to follow a spiritual path, find a guide, find an experienced practitioner who can help you, guide you, show you the way, not tell you what to do, but give you pointers, like a mentor or a coach. And if you'd like to practice with me, check out my bio.